What's up? My name's Katie Laura and this is my uni life. Today I have a little show for you that was by request, and that is how to feed yourself for a week for only $10. Now, before we begin this journey, I just want to let you know that if you had any intentions of eating healthy, if you had any intentions of not starving for the rest of the week, and if you had any intentions of losing weight, then congratulations. This is going to be a great week for you. Just going to be just great. So I've given you dinner. Dinner for the rest of the week is pretty much going to consist of things that you found around the house, because as I know, dinner is the least important meal of the day. You don't have to worry about dinner. If you have a big breakfast and have little snacks between the rest of the day, you should be pretty good to go. Dinner is just going to be everything that you find in your cupboards. The best thing that I've learned to figure out from the cupboards is if you have leftover tuna, you have random ass noodles in your cupboard, and you have tomato sauce, put the tuna in a frying pan, fry it for a little bit, cook your noodles, and put the tomato sauce in, and with the tuna, done. All you really have to worry about for the rest of the week is breakfast, lunch, and random ass snacks. Now, unfortunately for you, you only have $10, so the rest of the week you don't get snacks. No snacks for you. If you want a snack, eat whatever the heck you found in the fridge that you're refusing to eat all week. For breakfast, you are basically going to consist of eating eggs or yogurt. Frying eggs, you can fry an egg, you can scramble the egg, you can do whatever the heck you want with the egg. And if you don't want eggs, that's why you have the yogurt. Now, eggs and yogurt usually range if they're on sale. This is all sale prices, PS. If you go to the grocery store, eggs are $3, yogurt $3. They're $6 off your list, and you're like, oh my god, you just got rid of $6 super fast. No, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, therefore you spend the most money on breakfast. Things I haven't mentioned for the $10 feeding week, you also need to give up on all things that you may or may not like. And being broke means you can't be picky and eat what you can afford. So for the rest of the week, I have for you what I like to call a nice little bean salad. Now the beans consist of, this bean salad is, what you need to buy is canned corn, canned black beans, both of which would be about 99 cents, 50 cents. So there's $2 off your list. A tomato and a green pepper. That means you've spent $9.50. You have 50 cents for the rest of the week. Spend it wisely. So how to make this bean salad? You got your beans, you got your corn, rinse them in the sink, put them in a bowl, slice up your tomato, slice up your green pepper in little tiny pieces, mix it all together, add in some oil and vinegar, salt and pepper, boom. Now my third little tidbit for you includes finding a sugar daddy or a very generous friend. If you can find some people, lure them into your social life, and somehow go out with them when they get food, you can sort of mooch off of them. Say they buy a bag of chips, you get a chip here and there. Say they buy a piece of pizza and they don't eat the crust, you get the crust. Say you can share a drink with them. They buy a drink, you get 2 straws. Little things here and there will usually get you a little bit more food now and then. Learn from squirrels, watch pigeons. You'll understand how in the surviving world you can really get what you want if you really try for it. Now for a tip I have for you for the rest of your life, if you're finding yourself restricted to $10 per week for food, nobody loves you then. I don't really understand. Find a job, find a family, find a sugar daddy. Otherwise, if you do have $10 per week, the way that you grocery shop includes treasuring things that you have at home and eating what you have at home, and going to the grocery store and buying one little thing at a time. I've kind of noticed this because my boyfriend does it. So you've kind of got to start accumulating food over time, eating the oldish stuff, and eventually you get to the newish stuff. Every day after class or something, go to the grocery store and pick up like a $1 thing. Like you can, if you look real hard in the grocery store, there are cheap things. Unfortunately, being in a city, nothing's cheap. So when I say cheap, try and find something that is $2 and the biggest of anything you can find. Like, find the biggest loaf of bread for the cheapest price. Spend like $3 to $4 on something gigantic, and then you'll have something that'll last you for a longer time. Now let me just rephrase the fact that this video is called How to Feed Yourself for $10. How to feed yourself for a week for $10. Now I never said how to feed yourself deliciously for $10 for a week. No, I'm not saying anything you're gonna eat is gonna be delicious. Eggs never really turn out bad unless you suck at actually making eggs. But I mean, the dinner situation, dinner's always probably gonna be a flop for the rest of the week. There's no way that noodles, tomato sauce, and fried tuna is gonna taste good together. You've gotta load that shit with salt, or load it with pepper, or just douse it in hot sauce. That way you pretty much don't even taste it. So let me just clarify for you here that nothing you eat this week is going to be pleasurable at all. Anyways, that's it for me. That's all I have for the How to Feed Yourself for $10 for a week deal. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's any other videos that you'd like me to show you. I've got some advice. Like, I've got some good things. Like, I'm not gonna say this video is bad. Like, I told you how to feed yourself. So I mean, let me know if there's any other advice that you need, because that's pretty much what this channel is for. Anyways, have a wonderful day, and don't starve yourself.